Hello, everybody. How are you? And welcome to the first edition of Alice's Tea Party here on Meet Me. If you guys have been with me before, Alice's Tea Party used to be on another platform, but Alice's Tea Party has moved. So we're coming here, and today's topic is a favorite of mine. It's barbecue. People get really, really passionate about barbecue. Who's got the best barbecue? You got people from Texas saying they got the best barbecue. You got people from North Carolina laughing at the Texas people. You got people from the southern states. You got people from Missouri going, sit down. Okay? So that's what we're really going to talk about. Alice's Tea Party is about people's opinions. People have opinions, and they have the, if you will, the tea on their opinions. Everybody wants to dish what they have to say, right? So I want to hear what people's opinions are on barbecue. And is it the same as grilling? Like, what do you call barbecue? Is it you going to a barbecue? What makes it barbecue over grilling? I know. Suspenseful. Anyway, so when was the last time that you went to a barbecue? Let me hear from you guys in the comments. When was the last time that you went to a quote unquote barbecue? Because it is barbecue season coming up, right? It is barbecue season coming up. Memorial Day is right around the corner. That's when prime barbecue season is. So I want to talk barbecue. Last year, last week, last weekend, see? Every day in my world, there's my other guest, Jay. He's going to be on the show. But when you think about barbecue, is it going to somewhere? Is it the sauce that makes it barbecue? Because you got barbecue sauce, right? But then when you think about the sauces, who got the sauce? I got the sauce. Okay, so seriously, there is different schools of thought behind barbecue, right? But let me ask you guys something. When you guys think of barbecue in your brain, what state do you think of? Oh, wait. Island Girl says Texas. Ooh, we got Florida, Texas, Alabama. Ooh, Jay's biased. North Carolina. Look at this. I love this. I love that all of you guys have different opinions on a barbecue. That's what this tea party is all about. Dishing on your opinions. Okay. This week's topic is barbecue. Next week's topic is, you'll just have to tune in to find out, I suppose. All right. So let's talk. Okay. We're going to talk to two pit masters in a few minutes that they know the meat. They know the meat, you guys. They know the meat. So let's talk about a few different things, all right? All right, in Texas, all right? Hello. Texas, we're going to talk about Texas, all right? In Texas, you'll find brisket infused with like Texan flavors like chili powder. There's some serious spice because Texans don't do it halfway, okay? That's what you say. Texans don't do it halfway. Thank you, thank you. Right? So let's talk Kansas City. In Kansas City, it's the sauces. Sauces are king in Kansas City. Little sweeter, little molasses. Okay, they have like ingredients like tomato, brown sugar, onions. Okay. Now that being said, we got some kick to it. All right, but it's not all about the kick. Texas is usually a little spicier, according to this. Okay. North Carolina. Okay, the barbecue sauce North Carolina is going through an identity crisis. Okay, that's how we're going to say it. They're going through an identity crisis. Okay, have you seen some of the ones with the gold barbecue sauce? It's tangy gold. It's got like mustard and vinegar in it. It's weird. It's delicious on certain things. Okay, so like you're looking at, but you have places like that have red pepper flakes and salt. So then there's Alabama. Alabama's weird. Let's just discuss. Alabama's got them pulled pork sandwiches, but they got them pulled pork sandwiches with white barbecue sauce, mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce. What? What kind of mind-blowing crazy? Mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce. Okay, but apparently mayonnaise gives this sauce an unusual color, but also includes like lemon juice, vinegar, and black pepper. Wait, I am here for it. You guys, if you're just joining in with me now, you are here with Alice's Tea Party, and we are discussing one of my favorite things on the planet, barbecue. Because barbecue season is upon us, people. Upon us. Let me tell you something about the mayonnaise base, though. One of my favorite things to do is take a mayonnaise-based sauce, baste my chicken with it. Yes, baste my chicken with it before it goes on the grill. Delish, okay? Okay, then this can't be, speaking of barbecue sauces, okay, excuse me, I misspoke. It's South Carolina. It has the mustard-based sauces. Mustard-based sauces, yellow barbecue sauce. But it's tangy, man. It's got this, okay? Memphis, Tennessee barbecue sauce is tangy and thin, which makes it different from Kansas City that has the thick barbecue sauce to it. Tomato base, adds brown sugar, includes mustard and vinegar. Heated rivalry, just so you know, between Kansas City and Memphis barbecue. So if you find yourself in the region, be sure not to pick sides. People get up in arms about barbecue. It's crazy. You know, people like pineapple on pizza. We're not going to get started on that, shall we? We already talked about that once. We don't do barbecue pizza. But anyway, hello to everybody coming in. Welcome to Alice's Tea Party. I am doing the very first Alice's Tea Party here on Meet Me tonight. So please bear with me. We are doing a really fun job talking about barbecue in the different places. All right. So real talk, when you think about barbecue, what is your favorite food? Go. Potato salad, sausage, ribs, ashes. I think that doesn't fit there. Brisket, steak on the grill. That's different to me. Sausage. All right. Let's talk real quick. Difference between grilling and barbecue. Grilling and barbecue. There's a difference. And we're going to talk about that. But let's talk about gas. Let's talk grill real quick. Gas versus charcoal and propane accessories. Okay? My dad was the grill master. He had the everything. He made his ribs. He boiled them first. Okay? Boiled them first in like a huge pot. And then he put them on the grill. That was his secret. But I don't call, even though my dad's ribs have barbecue sauce on them, I don't call them freaking barbecue ribs. They were grilled ribs. See? That was his thing. See, there's a difference right there. Those are barbecued ribs. Your ribs don't taste like that. My dad's ribs were great. Barbecue Champ's about to school us. Guys, can you do me a favor and throw some bunnies up and let's welcome my two guests of the day. On that controversy note, welcome to Alice's Tea Party. My name is Alice. We're talking to two of my favorite people coming up. This is a talk show, and we're going to be talking about barbecue. Let's go ahead and add some bunnies to the clapping. Yes, for my two guests. My first guest is Barbecue Champ, Mr. Pitmaster himself. His name says it all. He is dying to tell me why boiling ribs is the worst idea in the whole world.
Oh my God.
Wait, you can school me in just a second. Everybody say hi to my friend Barbecue Champ. Barbecue Champ, how long have you been barbecuing, baby?
I have been barbecuing and used to compete. I competed for about 15 years. I have
Jay, are you here? Please request the box.
3 grand championships, and approximately 30 to 40 top 10 placements.
Whoa. He's not like, I feel like I've got clout just from you being in my box. He's like, you're not going to get any clout with that boiling ribs garbage.
No.
Okay, listen, I don't barbecue myself, okay? I enjoy the barbecue. I love the barbecue, all right? I love, 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 love the barbecue. In fact, do you want to know where I went tonight before I came on my barbecue show?
Where's
Sure
that?
did. I went and got some Wally's Southern Barbecue. And at Wally's, they had like six different sauces. Okay.
Okay.
You had a sweet barbecue, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
They have a sweet heat barbecue, which was divine. Everybody, welcome my second guest, Jay. Jay is from Texas. So you know them Texas people like their barbecue. Everybody, welcome Jay with the bunnies.
How's it going?
What's happening, Jay?
Hi, hi, hi. Oh, it's so good to see your face. So good to
Yeah.
see your face. All right, so we're talking about barbecue. So look at his shirt. That's so great. So, barbecue champ, where are you from?
Originally from the Chicagoland area, I now live out in Nebraska.
Okay. So, where did your barbecue roots, if you will, start?
Wisconsin. I competed in Wisconsin, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan.
And Jay, you're from Texas. So you learned how to barbecue in Texas. All
Yes,
right. So I'm guessing that you learned from somebody who learned from somebody who learned from somebody else all the tips and tricks and secrets.
pretty
Have
much.
you ever competed, Jay?
Never competed.
Never competed. I love this. So you have the aficionado, because I literally call Jay the meat master. Like, that's what I call him. Every time I call him, he is cooking something delicious. He did a tri-tip the other
Oh, tri-tip is so good.
so talk to
Yeah.
me, right? Talk to me about your favorite cuts of meat and what how you and we're going to talk about wood chips and we're going to talk about temperatures and we're going to talk about things like that. But when we're talking about bare bones, what you need to know and your favorite cuts of meat and how to do it, what is your favorite cut of meat and what's your favorite way to do it? Jay, I'll start with you.
Um, I got to go with dino ribs, beef ribs.
Dino
Um,
ribs. Talk to me. I like pork ribs typically.
Completely different. It
Okay.
it's it's brisket on steroids. Um,
Okay.
they usually come three bones to a plate, and you cook them like you cook a brisket, and they are just amazing. They're a little pricey, but well worth it.
Are they more pricey than, say, a baby back, though? Because baby backs are expensive.
Oh, definitely. I mean, when I say
Definitely.
dino ribs, they call them that because they're like
Oh, oh, okay.
12
They're
inches.
Oh,
huge.
huge. Okay,
Yeah,
okay. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
yeah.
They're
All
like
right.
a foot
So
across.
how do you cook your dino ribs?
Salt, pepper, little bit of flavor, maybe some garlic powder, low and slow, 12, maybe 16, depending on how long or how long it takes. Because for beef, there's two magic numbers:
Okay, talk
one
to me.
165 and 204.
Okay.
165. Once it gets past 165, the beef can't take any more smoke.
Right.
That's why you pull it, you wrap it in butcher paper, foil. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
And then you put it back on, and once it hits 204, that's when all the fat turns to liquid, and you're left with meat.
I am
It
like this.
it's 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 dumb country boy science, but 204 is the magic number for beef.
Okay. All right. So at this point, you've got salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, some guacamole. Just kidding. A little bit of garlic powder, and you put it in basically. So all your flavor at this point is coming from the smoke.
No. You can take the exact same piece of meat and smoke it with mesquite or hickory, and it's completely different. Completely
Okay.
different flavor profile. It's all basically from the smoke and the
Okay.
meat itself.
Okay. We're going to come back to that, the smoking of the chips and all of that. So your favorite is dino ribs. Now, I don't think I've ever had them. And now I'm like,
Oh, they're so
dino
good.
ribs. All right. Barbecue champ. What did you win with? What was your like,
St. Louis style ribs.
oh, both you guys got ribs. All right. So St. Louis style ribs
Mine's
are
pork though.
pork ribs, but not baby backs.
Yes.
These are the bigger, fatter, thicker,
Yep.
meatier, fattier ribs, right?
Exactly. And the St. Louis also comes with the rib tips.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the burnt
Which
ends?
no, that's on brisket.
Okay,
Brisket
we're going to
makes
talk
burnt
about that in a
ends.
minute because I love
Yeah,
that.
we'll get that
All right.
burnt ends. Yeah.
Dude, I am excited about this show. Do you hear me? I've been waiting for the show for a hot minute. For
But
those of you
with
guys that are
pork
just
ribs,
joining us, this is Alice's Tea Party. The topic is barbecue, and we are talking to Barbecue Champ and Jay, and they are two amazingly smart men when it comes to barbecue. They might look a little dumb. They're good at barbecue. I love you guys. I'm just kidding. Okay, Champ. So you won your contests or champs or what are they called? Contests?
competitions.
Competitions. You won your
Yep.
competitions. I just had barbecue and I'm hungry. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? So you won competitions with your St. Louis Whips. Walk me through as much as you can without giving away your secrets. What do you got?
I can do that. But we're gonna wait for the wheel to spin first.
Okay, go.
All right. What I do with my ribs is I put a mustard base on it.
Okay.
That helps. And you don't taste any mustard whatsoever. All it does is bind your rub. It helps bind the rub to the meat.
Okay.
And
You
when
guys
you
taking
do that,
notes?
and my rub consists of smoked paprika, brown sugar, cayenne pepper, garlic, salt, pepper, and a little secret thing that I use.
Are we talking about yellow mustard? Are we talking Dijon mustard? What are
Yes,
we talking about?
regular, the cheapest mustard you can
Is it
find.
the vinegar?
It's just, it literally, you don't taste any of the flavor from that at all. All it does is help keep your spices on the meat itself.
Okay.
That's
So
all it
basically it's
does.
just a binding agent. Got it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you got all your rub on there. So you don't do a dry rub. You actually have is that considered a dry rub though at that point?
That is considered a dry rub.
Even though there's something holding it.
Yep.
Okay.
That is considered a dry rub.
Okay. I'm here for it. All right. And
And
then
then
what?
and then once you do that, you put it on the smoker and you run it for 3 hours. 3 hours are done. You pull it, wrap it, put squeezed parquet
Mm-hmm.
on there,
The butter
and
stuff?
the butter,
Okay.
and then you wrap it in butcher paper, throw it back on there for another 3 hours, and then you take it off again, unwrap it, put your sauce on it, and put it back on for another hour.
So let's talk sauce. You heard me talking about the different types
Yep,
of sauces from things. What types of sauces do you guys use, or do you make your own?
I make my own. I make my own.
So talk me through what your barbecue sauce is. Is it, if you had to put it in a category, where do you think it belongs?
I Depending on what I'm doing it for.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm doing it for competition, it's extremely, because In a competition, you get one bite.
Right.
That's all they're going to take from your ribs is one bite. So you have to get all that flavor in one bite. So your sauce is a lot stronger. Your seasonings are a lot stronger than you would do to cater. And I've done that plenty of times too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the regular person that's going to eat it continually versus the one bite challenge.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Okay. So
totally different.
is yours like a molassesy sweet type of, or is yours like a spicy? What would you consider your
It's
barbecue sauce?
my barbecue sauce is more of a sweet, spicy, but every single barbecue sauce I make has some type of alcohol.
Okay, talk me through that. Talk me through that.
My favorite booze to use in barbecue sauce is wild turkey bourbon. It's got such great flavor.
Okay. Okay. I feel you on that. So you alcohol infused, but obviously it cooks off, but the flavors that go
Yep,
behind the alcohol stay. And those bourbons have
stay.
some really, really cool flavors. How about you,
Yep.
Jay? What is your sauce? Like, what is your sauce? Or do you make sauce? Or do you have a favorite? Let me talk that too. Like, once you tell me about your sauce, if you have a favorite store-based sauce, please let us know that, because let's be honest, we don't know if we going to make sauces. All
Well,
right, Jay, what you got?
it depends on what I'm making. So if it's a
Yep.
brisket, it's going to be tomato based. It's going to have lots of black pepper in it. Um, if it's pulled pork, it's going to be a lot thinner sauce, more vinegar. Um, you were talking about the white sauce earlier. White sauce on a smoked chicken is awesome.
Yes.
The golden from South Carolina, they're awesome. The ones that I don't care for are the real sweet ones. But that's just my preference.
I love the molasses brown sugar sauces. They are delicious. I love them, but I like
They
them
are
on pork.
good, and
I don't like
and I
them on
agree
beef.
with you. I agree with you. The sweeter sauces are good, but you have to have something in your spice rub to
Yes.
actually balance that out.
Right. And see, and for me personally, I don't like sauce on my brisket
No, me neither,
or
except the burn ends.
except burn ends. If it's a
Okay.
Yep.
cooked in sauce, yeah. But I like to be able, and I'm the same way with steaks, basically with any meat.
Oh no.
I like to
We'll
taste,
get to steaks. We're going to talk about grilling.
yeah, I like to taste the meat.
Yes, me too.
The sauce is just an additive.
Yep.
I
It
love
enhances the flavor.
So
exactly.
when we're talking about Kansas City barbecue has lots and lots of sauce. It is saucy. All right. It is like a
Yep.
saucy
It
McSaucinson. All right.
it drips with sauce.
Whereas Memphis has the dry rubs, you know?
Yes.
So you got saucy and you have no sauce almost, right?
Yep.
Preference,
Memphis also
you
has a
do
very
both.
sweet sauce.
Right. Memphis does have a like what is it, a honey based sauce that they do? I
Yes.
think it is.
A honey based.
And
And if
molasses.
you get down into Georgia, then you've got a peach based sauce.
So I had a pineapple habanero sauce today.
Very good.
And uh so yeah, champ. So I had a
Sorry.
pineapple habanero sauce today that was amazing on the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind,
Yep.
out of all of the meats that I eat for a barbecue, chicken is not my favorite. I Chicken gets dry, all right?
Not
What
if you
is
do it right.
That is my question, guys. What is the way to keep your barbecue chicken like juicy on the inside when you bite it? Have you ever had those barbecue chickens that almost have there's like a bite almost to the outside
Bite
of that?
through skin.
It's delicious. So
Called
talk me through that. Talk me through that. Nice.
It comes back to butter again.
All right, talk to me.
In competitions, one of the things that they judge you on is what they call the bite through skin. Is I smoke the chicken for usually an hour or two, and then I raise the heat, but it's all put into muffin tins.
So the heat, it goes around it.
It goes around it, but then you layer butter slabs on each one of them, and that butter ends up being
crisp
it up. Exactly.
Wow. Listen, do you guys hear this? This is genius. We're going to get to beer can chicken in a minute down in the comments down there, because we're going to move on to grilling in a second. But right now, I am so happy right now. Okay.
I don't like beer can chicken. I actually like pineapple chicken better.
Much better.
We're going to get to that. Jay, what is your secret with keeping your chicken juicy?
Brining it overnight.
Ooh, what's in your brine?
Simple brine is salt and sugar. Anything else
Salt
is just sugar.
And sugar.
Yep. I do the same.
So anything you add to a brine, it basically, the chicken absorbs it, and it absorbs the flavor, and then you take it out and you pat it dry, but all that flavor is still in there. So a simple brine is salt, sugar, equal parts, and then put whatever flavor you want. Garlic, lemon pepper, anything. Overnight, take it out, you're good to go.
Hey guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Alice's Tea Party. Our topic for the day is barbecue. We're talking to barbecue champ and Jay about their amazing experiences over here at barbecue. We're all salivating over here. I know, forget tacos. It is not Cinco de Mayo anymore. It is Barbecue Thursday, people. We're all going to end up at the barbecue joints after this. Oop, there's the pitmaster with the flames. Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh, caca. So
one of my tricks with a brine, is salt, pepper, salt, sugar, just like normal. But then any rub that I'm going to put on the chicken goes in that brine also.
Ooh, so if you're doing like a chipotle type of rub, you put the chipotle in the brine with the chicken. You guys,
correct.
I'm in love with these secrets. I didn't know any of this stuff. I'm excited. And if it's me excited, they're excited down there too. All right. If you could tell us one thing that we need to do to make our barbecue better, let's talk about chips. All right. And let's talk about barbecue though. Barbecue has to do with smoke, right? Barbecue, you would consider low and slow and smoke, right?
Or hot and fast. They do a hot and fast now too.
Yeah. Well, now you're just confusing me. What's the difference? Well, okay, wait. Let's talk chips. Let's talk chips for just a second. We could do this.
Okay,
we could do like chips. 5 weeks. Like wood. Mm-hmm. What do you use? Obviously, Jay, you were talking about the difference between like Mesquite chips and whatever. Or is it not chips? Am I just completely oblivious to what you guys call it? Please tell me.
Go ahead, Jim.
To me, I don't use chips. Chips burn up too fast.
So what do you use?
I use chunks of wood.
Okay.
With charcoal.
With charcoal?
Yes. And I mean, it's literally fist-sized chunks of wood.
Mm-hmm.
You like put Indian wood looking wood.
Like split up, cut down, just chunks of wood. And it all depends on the meat you're cooking, what type of wood you're going to use.
Right.
Beef works well with mesquite, hickory, oak.
I'm like, do you see me? I'm like,
your fruit woods work great with your pork.
Right. Your poultry.
Okay, so white meats work better with your fruit woods and
correct.
Okay, I got you.
Now there's a new thing that I've just realized or found out moving to Nebraska is they use dried corn cobs.
Hey, you got to do something with them.
Right. You do have to do something with them. I mean,
That's
you're using the
fantastic.
corn for moonshine, but you got to use the cobs for something.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So we've
But
talked.
that corn cob, it actually gives a lot of good flavor.
Really?
It
Interesting.
actually, I was surprised.
So Jay,
I tried it.
what chips or pieces do you use?
I've used it all. I've used logs because my uncle had mesquite trees on his property.
Cool.
So I had all the mesquite I could want, and it was logs. So if you're doing a brisket for 24 hours, it's a heck of a lot easier to use logs than it is chunks.
Okay.
I've used charcoal with chunks. The one I'm using now, I hate to admit it, but I've got the pellets. I've got a pellet grill, and it turns out fantastic.
It
All right.
does. It just,
You
to
just
me, it just doesn't
mentioned
have the smoke flavor
grilling.
as much as
Right.
a wood fire.
Right.
Some people think that grilling is barbecue. I started off this show talking about how my dad grills ribs, not barbecues ribs, okay?
Yes.
Let's talk grilling and grilling, all right? I love steak. I hate barbecue steak. I hate smoked steak. I hate it. 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 I know, I'm sorry, but I love a good medium rare grilled steak. I don't want the smoky flavor in my steak at all. I want a nice, juicy, marbled up ribeye on the bone. All right. That is my favorite steak.
Okay.
All right. Now, that being said, okay, I don't actually care if it was done on propane or wood fire grill or charcoal, as long as that temperature is perfect. Temperature is the most important thing to me.
Yep.
Okay. And we're taking this truck all the way. Okay. Taking it there. All right. So when we're talking about grilling, because you guys must barbecue and grill,
Yes.
or
Yes,
do you only
I do.
barbecue?
I do both.
So
I
do
do it
you
all.
grill with propane and propane accessories, or
No.
are you using briquettes? What are you using?
I use what they call lump charcoal.
Okay, talk to me.
Lump charcoal is
Is that what Santa
pieces of
brings
wood.
me?
Kind of. No, that's coal. That's different. That's what I use in the forge.
Oh, they look the same. It's okay. It's all right. Ooh, do you have somebody in the
These,
comments is asking, do you have a combo grill that does both, or do you have two separate grills?
I do not. I actually have 4 Weber grills that I use, and I have 3 smokers that I use.
Wow. Are we talking about those big, huge trailer type smokers that I
Nope.
see?
Nope. I have what they call UDS, ugly drum smoker.
That's right.
Are you talking about like the drums? Those drums that you used
Like
to
a
put
55
50-gallon
gallon drum that stands upright. I've got a Weber lid that goes on top.
Okay.
I have 2 racks that I can use for food that I've actually cooked 8 pork butts at one time.
Wow. Wow. Now that's what you use for pulled pork, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So a friend of mine, when he used to use his smoker or, whatever for barbecue, actually he did a whole
Yep.
pig,
Yep.
the whole pig. And then
Yep.
but they did apple juice. Oh, perfect.
Oh yeah, apple juice. Apple juice spritz on a whole hog. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay. So
Yep.
what's your favorite meat that you must grill? It is the one thing you have
Fish.
to grill. Okay.
Fish.
Have you ever smoked fish?
Yes. Oh, I did. Oh yeah.
Yeah, is it good?
Smoked salmon.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked salmon is phenomenal.
Okay.
And then you got cold smoked salmon. That's different
That is
altogether.
different.
That's
That's a whole
lox.
different thing.
Yeah, that's lox.
Okay.
I mean, I've smoked everything from butter to cream cheese
Cream cheese.
to salt to
Okay. But what's the one thing you have to
everything.
grill? Besides, because they feed fish, right? If
Fish,
you
yes.
fish, certain
Hmm.
kind of fish, and how do you grill it for you?
For me, I love to use a cedar plank.
I love salmon on a cedar plank. It's
Oh,
delicious.
it's so good. And I've done bass on a cedar plank. I've done catfish on a cedar plank.
I've done a
I've
Chilean sea
done,
bass in a
yep,
foil over for long periods of time, but still on the grill, but
yes,
still low and slow.
yep.
So when we talk about low and slow versus grill, like it was low and slow over charcoals, and it was
Yep. And
oh,
to me, the biggest difference between grilling and smoking is grilling is anything above 400 degrees of your temperature, your coals.
Right.
Anything under that, you can actually get a smoke flavor out of it.
Right.
okay, okay. So if it's not, because you see grills, right? They've got the flames or not
Mm-hmm.
flames. Okay, when you're smoking, you don't see the flames. It's just the smoke, right? Or am I wrong?
There is no flames and smoke normally, unless you're doing what they call a stick burner, and that's literally like Jay said, is logs laid out in a what they call a side box.
Yeah. I've
Okay,
heard.
That's what heats. Yep,
I've seen those with the smoke box. What it like basically pumps the smoke into the box over there.
correct.
Those are also
The
the ones
smoke
that
and the
are
heat.
the right. So you have heat from this side under here, and you have the smoke
Yep,
coming in from the box. The ones that
correct.
my husband wants one just because it looks like a choo choo train. Swear to God. Okay. So I had an interesting and I'm going to ask that same conversation with you, Jay. If you had to grill one thing versus smoke, what is it?
Fish is a good one. I would have said a steak until I started doing my steaks differently. I'll
Okay,
smoke
talk to me.
I'll smoke it for 30 or 45 minutes real low, about 185, 200. Get that smoke flavor, take it out, put it on a 900-degree grill for 6 minutes, and it's perfect medium rare. You get the smoke flavor, you get the smoke ring, and you get the perfect temperature.
Do you guys think sous vide is blasphemy?
No, it
No,
no.
I've done it. I've used sous vide, but
We
I do have to
I have a
answer.
friend who does sous vide and then finishes it.
Yeah,
Finishes it on the grill.
Oh,
Yep,
it's the most
it's
even. It's the most
tender.
easy to cook something.
yes. And old OF, yes, I have done, and I'm actually doing a whole hog this weekend.
When you think of your perfect barbecue plate, not just the meat, the
Mhm.
sides are important when it comes to barbecue, guys. I'm going to be real honest.
Yes,
I
they
get
are.
more excited about the sides sometimes than the meat. What is for me? So just now, when I just went to barbecue, I had macaroni and cheese. I had smoked corn because God, I love smoked corn so
Mhm.
much. And we did cornbread and hush puppies. Okay, love it. All right, but also barbecue baked beans are a big deal. Let me tell you a story about
Yes.
my barbecue baked bean recipe that y'all aren't going to get in a minute. But what does your perfect barbecue plate has to have on it? Down to the meat and the sides. What you got? Barbecue champ, you're first.
Cornbread,
Okay.
smoked mac and cheese.
Okay, we're talking smoked Gouda.
Usually it's smoked cheddar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay,
Um, Brisket baked beans
okay.
and collard greens.
Okay, there's a spin in that southern. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, Jay, what's your perfect plate?
Perfect plate, to be completely honest with you, would be brisket, sausage, any kind of rib.
It's
Doesn't
like
matter.
all meat.
Now, if you want to throw sides in there, my baked beans that I got the recipe from my uncle, but I cook them on the smoker.
Do you guys make hot links?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay. That's something new that I tried probably a few years ago, and I'm in love with hot links.
it it's hard to do a good hot link because sometimes when you do a hot link, the sausage turns mealy and it
Yes.
does not have a good mouthfeel to it.
Okay.
Andouille is really bad for that.
Right.
I understand what
Andouille
you mean.
sausage. Oh,
Hey guys,
very
down in the
bad
comments,
texture.
what is your favorite barbecue side? So I'm going to
Collard
talk about
greens.
my barbecue baked beans. Like it's a tray of you got the baked beans. I do like a pinto bean, and but it's got like a whole container of ketchup, a whole container of mustard in it, like brown sugar out the wazoo, like bacon. You do the lattice bacon on the top. It's delicious,
So
but my
DeMarco
friend does
has
it with burnt
coleslaw.
ends. It's got the burnt ends in the baked beans. She calls them cowboy beans, and they
Yeah.
DeMarco says coleslaw.
are
Now, is that a
okay.
creamy coleslaw or a vinegar
I
coleslaw?
like the creamy
Right.
coleslaw. Vinegar coleslaw is
I
garbage.
I personally like the vinegar coleslaw with
Ooh,
pork.
That's
ooh.
right. With pork.
Okay. Now
With pork.
I've had the vinegar coleslaw on a pulled pork sandwich with some of that
Yes.
mayonnaise based sauce, the Alabama Slammer, I think is what it was called.
See,
And the
I'm not
celery
big
seed is
on
important.
I'm not big on the white sauce with pork. I love it with chicken,
With chicken.
but I'm not big on it with because I spent 2 years down in Alabama when I was in the service,
Okay.
and loved the chicken with the
Fat
Alabama white
sashes.
sauce. I
Mm.
can't make the Alabama white sauce for nothing. I tried. Can't do
Ooh.
it. Can't figure out how to do it. And I've gone to recipe books and it never turns out right.
Okay. Okay. So, um, I love mac and cheese.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
I love mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of those things that has to be at a barbecue for me. Same thing with baked
Yes.
beans. And then you want to know the other thing that has to be there? It's potato salad. So we're talking about potato salad. There are so many different potato salads. You have New York potato salad, you have Southern potato salad, you have red potato salad. They all have the different flavors, and you have mayonnaise based salads. You
Steakhouse
have,
potato salad,
right,
German potato
so
salad.
many. I like Southern
Yep.
potato salad with the egg and the mustard. Okay, that's me. I really, 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 really like that kind of potato salad. My mom, on the other hand, likes New York potato salad. I don't like potatoes in New York potato salad. They're mealy to me. I don't like them. Okay,
Hmm.
deviled
I don't know
egg
if I've ever
potato
had New
salad.
York. I love German
Delicious.
potato salad.
I will
I
give you my bean recipe, Echo.
I don't know what it was called, but my ex-wife
Yes, OF.
put olives in potato salad. Not a fan.
No.
Not
Oh.
a
I
fan.
know that's supposed to be maybe a deviled egg thing, but that's weird, Jay. I'm going to put that on. That's why she's your ex wife. Moving on. So, when we're talking about I like macaroni salad too. Pasta salads and macaroni salads different. You got macaroni salad to me is the mayonnaise based sauces, where pasta salad to
Okay.
me is
No.
like the ones with I don't know, vinegar based sauces.
Mhm.
I like the caprese salads
Ooh, yeah,
with the
I do.
pepperonis and the pastas
Oh, the
and
antipasta salads. Yeah, those are
yep.
delicious. Those are delicious. And
Yep.
I feel like a barbecue always has to have like a relish tray, pickles and olives and all of those things. Like you need those things,
And then
Jalapeno.
you gotta add the veggie tray in there too.
of course. And you want to know what the veggie tray has to have? Ranch. And here's
Hmm.
Jay over here going, leave the veggies. We don't need them. We need the meat. All the meat.
Oh, trust me, the
If
meat
you want to
definitely
know what I
overpowers.
freaking love on the grill, underrated, it's hot dog. I love the hot dog with the snap and it's burnt. I like my hot dog burnt. Yes, sure do. I like my
I can't.
sausages burnt.
Now, if I'm camping, I like hot dogs.
Snap, man, that
On the
casing.
grill, no, I can't do the. I can't. I would do bratwurst or sausages or Italian sausages or something like that. Yes, on the grill, absolutely. But hot dogs, I can't do on the grill. I would rather do them out on the campfire.
Okay, so my favorite hot dogs are Boar's Head hot dogs. I don't know if you've ever had them. They have the
Those are good.
snap and they are
Yep.
delicious. And I do them with
Yep.
peppers and onions. I make a pepper onion sauce like they do in New York. I do a pepper onion sauce and they are delicious. And you put them on top and it's got that snap and you put it with the deli brown mustard. Oh, that's a guilty
Yes.
pleasure of mine. At a barbecue, we will always see me have a hot dog. Always. Jay, what do you think?
Of course, Texas, we have to do our own.
Talk to me.
Nathan's hot dogs from New York.
Nathan's is good. Okay, I'll give you that.
Or Hebrew National, one of the two. But mustard, onions, chili, cheese.
Okay. Now,
That is a Texas.
have you
Now
ever
I'm from
had have you ever had
Chicago.
a Coney Island dog?
Yes.
Yes, and I don't
Okay.
like them.
I'm not a big fan of Coney Island dogs, but I love Coney Island chili. So that is the type of, similar type
But
of sauces.
I do like a good Chicago style hot dog.
Okay. Okay, that's the ones with
Mustard,
the
onion, pickle,
pickle.
sport peppers. There's no place on a hot dog for ketchup. I'm sorry, and I know I'm going to offend somebody.
Oh, me too. No ketchup on my hot dog.
Sometimes I'll do ketchup on a hot dog, but that's like, the hot dog that I had in the microwave. Like, not a hot dog that I'm having on the grill. You know what I mean? Like, that was oh crap, this is what I have to eat today. But hey guys, if you're just joining us, we're talking to Jay and Barbecue Champ about barbecue. This is Alice's tea party, and we are having such a good time. So we're talking about desserts at barbecue. Do you think that there's certain desserts that are like barbecue when you think about them? Like apple pie is like one of those things that I think about American
There's
barbecue.
there's actually competitions at barbecue competitions for desserts.
For dessert.
Okay, talk to me. I'm here
Yes.
for that. I love the table of desserts.
Smoked cheesecake.
Mhm.
Phenomenal.
Do you see my face? I'm like,
Phenomenal.
what do you mean?
So
Another big one is smoked chocolate cake.
yeah.
Yes. You can cook anything on a
All
smoker
right, that's
that
it.
you can in an
Both of you
oven.
guys need to send me something awesome. Pack it in a freeze dry. I need it all.
So my barbecue dessert is not smoked, anything like that. That has no smoke in it,
Okay.
but it's a staple.
Okay, do it.
Banana pudding.
Yes, banana pudding. Okay, do you use Nilla
Do you put
wafers?
the vanilla wafers in there too?
Yes.
Yes, Nilla
Yes.
wafers
So,
and
Yes, yes,
bananas
yes.
with. Do you use vanilla pudding? I use vanilla pudding.
yes. Oh, without a doubt. Banana pudding's nasty.
It is nasty.
It is nasty.
So
Okay,
Agreed.
so for me, I think brownies. Brownies are always at a barbecue. I don't know why that is, but they're always at a barbecue.
Oh.
Brownies, apple pie, something like that, and something apple related, whether it's apple or apple crisp or something of that nature. But I had a friend that did these apple cinnamon sugar apple things in the grill,
Yep.
and they
Oh.
cut them like this, and then they put the butter on the inside of it with the sugar and the cinnamon. And
kind of
Yep.
I don't
kind
know
of
what they did, but it was magic. All right, it was
looks
like
kind
they
of like
put the
a
whole
blooming,
apple, the whole thing.
yeah. Looks like a blooming onion, but with an
Yeah,
apple.
they cored it out, so they
Yep.
got the cord out, and then it was like a blooming apple.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
I've
good.
done it with a puff pastry on the outside of it
Oh
and put
my
it on the grill.
word. Oh my word, that sounds delicious. For the those of you guys are just joining us, this is Alice's Tea Party. We're talking about barbecue, and right now we're talking about desserts that belong in a barbecue, and they are making me hungry, and I already ate.
Well, just put it to you this way, Alice. I barbecued for my guys at work. I was off for Thanksgiving, so I took 2 briskets, 20 pounds of sausage, and a 14-pound banana pudding. It was amazing.
Ooh, 14 pounds of banana pudding. That's it. I'm going like on a food hunt. I'm going to be like, it's not going to be man versus food. It's going to be Alice versus food. I am here for it. So
this weekend, I'm
talk to
actually
me.
cooking for my son's little brother, not my son, but their baby mama, whatever. But
Got it.
anyway, I'm actually catering for his graduation party this weekend.
Ooh.
I've got
So
a
what's your
whole hog.
specialty? What you got? A whole hog.
I'm doing whole hog. I've got a 60-pound whole hog that I'm cooking starting out tomorrow night. And it'll cook until Saturday sometime after 4 o'clock. And
So
then
you
we'll
have
kill
to
it.
have a huge smoker to
Yes.
do a whole hog.
Yes. The
Have you
smoker I'm
ever
doing that
have you
on,
ever went and hunted your own hog to put on this grill?
I have not yet.
We Florida people, yeah, us Florida crazy people, we go on hunt those hogs because they are big here. They have this huge tusk, and you catch them, and then you bury them or something. They do something weird here with
They have a different flavor than your farm
it's
raised.
gamey,
Absolutely.
which is why you have to
Yes.
do the apple juice. The apple juice draws the gamey flavor out of the meat, from what I've been
Apple
told.
juice or tomato juice will also pull the game flavor out.
Mm-hmm.
Tomato juice will do the same.
Okay. So you got a whole hog to do.
Yep.
What do you do with that thing once it's done? You just start, do you do different things with parts of it?
Sometimes, like the cheeks, those are mine.
Cheeks.
Oh, yeah.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
the cheek
What?
meat, that is my, nobody touches that.
On any animal, that is the best meat.
Yep.
The cheeks.
The beef cheeks
What?
are phenomenal.
That's what I'm cooking starting tomorrow night for my guys for barbacoa tacos Saturday morning.
Oh.
Beef
What
cheeks.
is
Nice.
it called? Is it just called cheeks? Like if I
Yeah.
went to the butcher, I just
Yeah.
go in and ask for cheeks?
Yeah, just say
Yep.
what the beef
What does
cheeks.
it taste like?
It's one of the most tender meats you'll ever find. It's more like beef cheeks is more tender than a filet mignon.
Yeah, without a
It does.
doubt.
It's not like, okay.
And
You see me? I'm not the girl who likes any of those internal parts.
No,
Okay.
I like
So
it. I like some of the internals,
what
but
can you
that's just
compare it to?
me.
You're talking filet mignon for real?
yeah,
Yeah,
without
it's more tender than a filet mignon.
Do you see my face? This was the greatest show. I found out so much things. Are you guys having fun down there? Because like we only have 5 minutes left of the show, and I'm like, we need to do another one of these next week. You guys want to talk some more? I'd like to actually
We can do that.
love to freaking have a show with you guys where you guys are actually barbecuing. You know what I mean? Like you guys can actually kind of like show us your process, type of
For
thing.
me, that would have to be on a weekend.
right.
Of course. And that would just be something
But
that we'd do for fun. So if you guys
absolutely,
can
we
leave
could do
us with
that.
one closing tip when it comes to barbecue, what is it?
If you use chips, wood, whatever, do not soak it. All that does is bring steam and a bad, bitter taste to your food.
Yep.
What was that? Sorry.
That was
I've never seen that before.
their first gift. I don't know. It was a star. Must be something new.
Anyway,
it is Thursday.
Sorry. All right, Jay, what is your parting thought?
Don't be scared to try something.
Okay.
You don't have to have a $1,500 smoker to go smoke something. Like Barbecue Champ said, 55-gallon drum. There's so much stuff out there on the internet, on everything. Don't be scared. Try it. If it doesn't work this time, change it and try it a different way next time. Don't be. A lot of people are scared of barbecue because they're like, oh, you have to be this great pit master and all this. No, you just have to know a few basics.
Everybody starts someplace.
So give me your basic right now. What is your basic? If somebody's got to start somewhere, where are they starting?
Start on a Weber grill. Less than $100. Charcoal, direct heat, indirect heat. It's very versatile.
Snake method is your friend when you want to actually smoke something on a Weber grill.
What is snake method?
What you do is line the grill with your briquettes and put chunks of wood about every 6 inches. And by the time you light the fire on one end of it, and it'll actually keep lighting all your briquettes around, you can run an 8-hour cook on a quarter bag of briquettes.
Right.
Wow. Look at that. Well, there you go. What is your takeaway, Jay?
Like I said, just get out there, have fun. That's the main thing. I like to cook for people. For me, I can open a can of beans every night and be happy, but I like to go out and cook for people. That's like I'm cooking for my guys Saturday morning, just because it's something fun that I like to do. But just have fun with it. Try different things.
Guys, thank you guys so much for being on my show. This has been so great, so informative, and just everything. I think you guys need to literally be here for Wonderland weekend so you guys can cook for us. I am here for it. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Hey, guys, let me hear some bunnies up and down in the comments for my awesome guests, Barbecue Champ and Jay. Please go ahead and favorite these two guys. And thank you guys so much for being here. And we might do another barbecue show soon. So stick around in the comments. But thank you guys so much for being here.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Guys, thank you guys for being here for Alice's Tea Party. That was so much fun and so informative and so much information. I'm hungry. Are you guys hungry? This was a great first show back. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. We're going to do it again next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the topic, I think we're going to do conspiracy theories. Ooh, and the paranormal, stuff like that. Because one of my friends brought me this weird video of shadows, and I want to talk about it. So if you guys set your timers every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Alice's Tea Party, thank you guys so very, very much for joining us. And thank you to my guests, and thank you to guys in the comments. I love you guys very, very much. And that's going to be the end of Alice's Tea Party. Have a wonderful